Start a business, 7 things you must do before quitting your job. It can feel like you're about to jump off a cliff when you quit a steady career to start a business. It's a difficult endeavor because you don't know whether the new business will succeed or prove to be your biggest blunder. But here's the good news, quitting your day job can be a terrific opportunity if done correctly. Consider how much you're missing out on because you work a 9-to-5 job. You don't get to spend as much time as you'd like with your family. You don't have a job security. You're always pursuing someone else's objectives rather than your own business. You have very few opportunities to advance your career among others. You'll get all of these benefits and more if you start your own business. We'll show you how to quit your day job and establish a business in this video. Step 1. Educate yourself about business development. Because this is your first business, you'll need to devote a significant amount of time to studying about business growth. Study books, watch tutorials, and seek advice from people who have successfully launched new firms. One of the biggest reasons why some firms fail is that their founders did not conduct sufficient research. As a result, it's critical that you lay a solid foundation by learning everything you can about your new business. Attend meetups, seminars, and seek out a network of entrepreneurs from whom you can learn. Some of the steps involved in business development are as follows. 1. Come up with an idea. Begin by coming up with a simple product or business concept. It can be based on your existing occupation or a market gap you've discovered. 2. Market research. This is the most important step because it determines the viability of your concept. Gather as much information as possible through web searches, journals, federal and state agencies, local libraries, and industry associations to conduct extensive research. Step 2. Determine how you can make a difference in the world. The most difficult aspect of starting a new business is coming up with a business idea. So, one simple approach to do this is to come up with a company idea that can assist in solving an issue. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with a situation you've encountered or one that others are dealing with. When you think about it, every business exists to solve people's issues. Pharmaceutical firms exist to help people with health issues. Restaurants exist to help those who are hungry. The purpose of real estate firms is to solve housing issues. As a result, all you have to do is discover a problem that needs to be solved, and this could be the ideal business opportunity. To accomplish this, go about your daily routine as usual while being more aware of your surroundings. Make a note of any problems, inconveniences, or challenges you face. You might also ask your friends if they have had any problems. I'm sure the majority of people will be delighted to share. You'll have a list of challenges that you can turn into business ideas in a matter of days. Use the following criteria to narrow down your choices. Is the problem intriguing to you? Can you think of a viable solution to the problem that isn't already in use? If you ran into this problem in your life, would you be willing to pay to get it fixed? Does this concern a large number of people or organizations? Once you've found an idea that satisfies these criteria, test it and determine if it genuinely meets a need or solves an issue. Hi! Just a quick intro first before we move on. My Life My Term channel is to inspire people with tips on wealth, health, and happiness. If you appreciate this content, kindly like and subscribe to support our channel. Thank you very much and let's continue now. Step number 3, begin as a side hustle. If you're sick of working for someone else, you can opt to quit your day job and start your own business. However, we believe that starting your new business as a side hustle is a better option. This will help you to increase your self-employed income while keeping your existing work safe and secure. That said, growing your side hustle to the point where it begins to generate income in a short length of time will not be easy. It will necessitate harsh prioritization, a shift in perspective when it comes to the things that matter most in life, and a willingness to be inventive. I appreciate that not everyone is eager to take on a second job while still working full-time. If you're hesitant to embrace this hybrid method, keep in mind that many successful entrepreneurs have done so. According to a study published in the Academy of Management Journal, those who keep their day jobs while starting their enterprises have a better chance of succeeding than those who take risks. Individuals who quit their day jobs and go all in on their new businesses are frequently looking for instant gratification. This is not only extremely dangerous, but it is also unwise. The key to ensuring that your new business succeeds in the long run is to build it carefully and steadily. Step 4, set aside enough money. It's critical to have a financial backup plan if you don't want to end up living in your parents' basement once you quit your work. You'll need to conduct some math to figure out how much money you should save. To begin, figure out or estimate your monthly budget. Then double that number by 12. Ideally, you should save enough money to last at least a year. You'll be financially secure if you decide to leave your job and strike out on your own with such a large financial reserve. Don't forget to include in other expenses, such as your monthly loan payments and health insurance, which your job will no longer cover. Assume you spend $2,500 per month. This means you should have saved at least $30,000 before quitting your work. You'll need to save much more if you have children or are caring for someone else, such as an aging parent. Perhaps you've been wishing to leave your current employment for months, if not years. Even so, it's critical that you plan ahead of time and have sufficient financial means before taking the plunge. To be financially prepared, consider doing the following 4 things. Know how much money you need to live. Keep track of your spending habits and figure out how much money you spend each day and month. Have an emergency fund. It can be difficult to cover any unexpected bills if you don't have a continuous stream of income. Create a second account for emergencies exclusively to guarantee you're fully prepared. This is when your commitment to establish a business will shine through. Are you willing to forego short-term gratification in order to achieve a long-term goal? For example, instead of paying for a gym membership, you can exercise for free. Pay attention to long-term obligations. If you expect to leave your employment at some point in the future, avoid taking out any long-term loans. It's a good idea to finish any delayed payments if you have any ongoing loans to repay. Step number 5, increase your passive income streams. You should look for passive sources of income in addition to accumulating money and putting up an emergency fund. You'll have a lot of free time once you've quit your job. However, other from the money your new business earns and your savings, you will have no other source of income. Remember that it may take some time for your new business to earn any revenue, let alone profits. Consider investing in passive income generating initiatives to keep up with your lifestyle. The idea behind passive income is that you can still make money even if you are not physically present. I'll leave a video link of 19 passive income ideas in the description box below. Step number 6, recognize when it's time to quit your job. If you're asking when is the best moment to quit your work, it's likely that you've already made up your mind to leave. So it's all about timing your exit perfectly. Here's how to figure out when the best time is to quit your day job. 1. You don't have enough time to grow your side business. If you have a full-time work and only commit a small amount of time to your side business, now is the time to quit your day job and go all in. Perhaps the only reason your side hustle isn't bringing in enough money and profits is because you aren't giving it the attention it requires. In this instance, quitting your existing job is the only way to assure that you have adequate time to devote to your new venture. In exchange, you'll be able to support yourself through your new business. 2. You've amassed sufficient funds. Before quitting your day job, as previously said, you should have a financial backup plan in place. So, if you've saved enough money to support yourself, the only thing left to do is quit your job and devote your full attention to your new venture. Step number 7, conducting business. There's no doubt that when you start a business, you'll face challenges along the way. One thing that will set you apart and help your business prosper is how you approach these problems. While some entrepreneurs let challenges get the best of them, others face them front on and find solutions. Here are a few pointers to help you deal with the challenges you're likely to face. Get ample support. Don't be scared to ask for help from friends and family. Have a readiness to reject what doesn't work. Don't be hell-bent on utilizing techniques that aren't delivering positive outcomes. Regularly assess your progress and your teams. Have emotional resilience. Lastly, to wrap up, so, you've decided to leave your day job and establish your own business. Well, you have a variety of options in front of you. However, there are a few things you should consider before taking the plunge. To begin, become acquainted with the concept of business development. Gather as much information as possible about your new business. Second, begin as a side job and save enough money. You'll need money not simply to start your business but also to keep yourself afloat once you've quit your employment. As a result, looking for passive income streams is an excellent idea. Finally, know when to quit and take precautions to deal with any unexpected problems that may rise. All the best to you. If you have found useful content here, kindly like and subscribe to support our channel. This will motivate us to make more valuable content in the future. Thank you and see you in the next video.